What is up? Welcome back. Um, wanted to chit chat. Wanted to talk about the ways that I use AI in writing my newsletter and how it's being used as a tool for me for creation in a way that I didn't expect before. So, if you don't know, or this is the first time you've been on this channel, welcome. This is sort of my personal little diary and space to this YouTube channel. It's my personal diary and space to just talk about anything that I'm interested in and the things that I like. And to sprinkle in some of the things happening in my life and things like that too. But this one, I want to talk about AI and AI usage. Now, I wasn't an early adopter of AI. I didn't get in early. I didn't start using it until I would say the better part of last year, maybe like in the summertime. And I haven't truly unlocked AI as a tool for me in content creation. I didn't until August when I decided that I was going to deliver a newsletter every single week till the end of the year. And although I didn't hit that goal, it helped me kind of reconfigure what AI could be in my workflow and in my time and space. So here are the three ways that I'm using AI currently in writing my small time 40 subscriber newsletter on a weekly basis. So number one, the most common way that I use AI on a weekly basis is to edit. Now, I personally use Claude. I think I think some of the writing that it does feels a lot more natural to me, and it's a lot better at maintaining the voice and tone that I'm trying to capture in my newsletters, while making sure that I don't make grammatical mess ups or things like that. So it's just an easy way for me to make sure that all my I's are dotted, all my T's are crossed, all my commas are used correctly, things like that. So that's use case number one for me for AI. Use case number two for me for AI is with coming up with content ideas and creating ideas. Now, for a weekly newsletter, that's 52 topics that I need to come up with content for every single week. And sometimes it's hard to come up with topic ideas on a weekly basis. I know I find myself stuck sometimes when I don't have anything to write about or there's nothing interesting happening going on in the Pokemon TCG hobby world. And so having this AI tool come up with ideas for me to help me brainstorm, to help jumpstart my thinking when it comes to these topics is great. It's an easy, simple prompt to do that. And so, yeah, there's that. That's probably the second most common thing that I use AI for. And the third is a new use case, and the reason why I even wanted to record a video on this. The third use case that I've come up with is search engine optimization. Now, it's not doing long tail keyword research for me. It's not actually going in and figuring out what people are looking for and giving, writing material for that. If anything, what it's doing is as it's learning what I'm writing about and it familiarizes itself with the content that I'm writing, Claude or the AI or whatever agent that you're using, is developing this idea of what you are about, how you go about talking about it, and if you do it correctly, the AI agent will ask you and prompt you to give it sort of a direction, a voice, a tone that you want to go with as well. So reason why I bring this up is I spent an insane amount of time today just optimizing my website and running through a few ways to improve my website. And I'm about to make a very small and tiny investment into the website by getting a custom domain name. But it's because I want to set up this website to be in an organic way of drawing people to my content. Um, and what's great about not limiting yourself to one AI agent is I started all this in ChatGPT because Claude was unavailable to me at the time, and moved all the writing over to Claude once Claude became available. But GPT gave me some great suggestions. One of them being, hey, why don't you just have evergreen content, cornerstone articles that kind of live on your site and can be used as as like SEO magnets to tell search engines, hey, this is what this website's about, yada yada yada, this and that, and have my website rank higher in searches. So that's all I did today, which was I had ChatGPT kind of write out the skeleton based on the different topic and ideas that I came up with for Cornerstone article ideas. And then I moved that over to Claude and said, hey, rewrite this and make sure that it, just check and see how it can be improved. And it did. Claude is, again, it's my go-to for writing, for editing, things like that. So none of this content was written by me. And I think that's key, is if I had to sit there and come up with 5 different evergreen topics, it would have just taken me way too long, and the barrier to entry for this would have been way too high, and I would have just given up, honestly, and I would just continue on with where I was going. But because this content, the whole existence is to be an SEO, magnet for me and a draw in traffic to my website, I was comfortable with the AI writing it. Now, again, Claude knows my tone. It's edited multiple, it's edited a lot of my work, so it knows how I'm trying to go about it. And the prompts that I use really, I got it to generate the content in a very clever way. I can share that with you if you're interested. Just comment below. If you want those prompts, I can give it to you, and you can try it out for yourself. But I think the key thing is that these are all just tools, right? Sure, I could have Claude write my newsletter for me every single week, but I think there's something like disingenuous about that. People who generate content using AI and monetize and profit off of it, not hating on them. It's just, for me personally, and the way that I like to go about generating content is I like it to be raw. I like it to be real. I like it to really come from me, from my voice, from my fingertips, whatever it may be. And so I want the AI to be as minimally invasive in my actual work as possible. So grammar and editing, brainstorming topics and ideas, and search engine optimization and how to optimize articles and writing search engine optimized articles for me on my newsletter are the 3 main ways that I use AI agents in my writing. I specifically like Claude. I haven't invested in the pro plan yet. I'm still on the fence about that, but yeah, let me know what you think. Do you think it's ethical to use AI in content creation at all, even if it's just to edit your work, which seems really minimally invasive when it comes to content creation? Or do you think that I should be pressing the gas on AI and trying to do as much as possible creating content through AI agents? Let me know in the comments. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.